Good morning, everyone.
P.O. Box 519, Marshfield, Massachusetts 02050.
She wanted to let that play because that's an important commercial there for the important commercial for the talking.
No, it's smart for you to do that.
Yeah.
So cut commercials off in the middle.
Yeah, you know.
Nothing should be cut off in the
That's
middle.
that's a commercial that needed to be played there.
That's why I think when you do the rosary, you should let that whole yellow thing go.
Yeah.
Right to the end, like you used to. Then you started flipping it off early. And I was like, well, why do you do it? Flip it off early when you first started.
We're on Facebook, so.
No, we're just talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Consistency is the key.
Uh-huh.
And everything. Somebody could set a watch to your way you do things.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it more. It's weird how things work sometimes.
You are listening to The Voice for news, talk, sports, and entertainment. Southeastern Massachusetts, AM 1530, WVBF, Middleboro, Taunton. USA Radio News with Chris Barnes. The man who killed
57 degrees right now.
This building on Friday bought his guns legally. That's what ATF officials say. Agents briefing reporters late yesterday saying the gunman who eventually died in a shootout
Not that bad out.
used two guns.
Weather-wise today.
That man was what
Little
authorities are calling a
bit foggy.
city worker.
Little bit
Indiscriminately
This might
shot
burn
his
off.
coworkers. Flags are flying
It
at
probably
Santa
will.
Cruz, Virginia, in honor of the 12 victims and the 4 people
Didn't say it was
wounded,
gonna rain
3
today,
in
but
critical
like, so.
condition. Virginia Beach Mayor
That's
Bobby
good at
Dyer.
least.
Going forward, we will define ourselves as a city with love and compassion for those neighbors that we lost and their families.
Mexico's president says he's willing to negotiate with the U.S. after President Trump threatened to slap tariffs on Mexican imports over immigration. And this is USA Radio News.
Hi, this is Wayne Alaruth, the capitalist evangelist. I'm here to introduce you to a special company with the potential to be one of the great all-American stories.
That was funny how when Jay yesterday said that more of the area was down
properties in North America and internationally.
in Mexico.
Is led by Chairman Mark
You
Bruder,
listen to
the
that?
legendary oil
Yeah,
that builds
I
ultra
think so.
petroleum from a 15-cent stock to $200 per share.
She might not
$15 billion in
run again for
shareholder
re-election.
Mark has 30 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, overseeing contracts with Halliburton, ExxonMobil, and Hess. Fordham has over 350,000 acres of oil and gas resources, and more than half the acreage has been evaluated by world-renowned auditors Deloitte Touche. Fordham also owns the rights to the 180 square mile City of Gold mining property. Fordham is traded on 2 global
City of Gold?
US ticker symbol FTMR. Repeat, FTMR. This is a rare ground floor opportunity to capitalize on a proven energy industry legend. Please visit FordhamResources.com. That's Fordham, F-O-R-T-E-M, resources.com.
While many in the crowd at the California State Democratic Party's annual convention in San Francisco yesterday were chanting impeach, impeach, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi stayed away from calling for that, instead stressing that lawmakers will continue to hold President Trump and the administration accountable, in her words, with the power of the gavel.
We will strive as we go forward in this important constitutional action to unify our country, not divide it, as we protect and defend it.
Already saturated parts of the flooded central United States could see more rain this week. Some areas as much as 8 inches. Levees have already topped or breached along the Arkansas, Missouri, and Mississippi rivers because of the recent heavy rains. Apple is reportedly going to announce tomorrow morning that it's shutting down iTunes, replacing it with separate apps for music, TV, and podcasts. And
That's
Saw
old.
that coming.
That's old technology, ain't it?
iTunes, yeah.
Deal on MyPillow. When you go to mypillow.com, click on the 2-pack special.
Yeah, that was gonna go
That
out
started like
at some point.
that started like in 07 when they started, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about, 12
That was
years
gonna
later.
go at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna go at some point. You know.
radio, or TV.
That's like
And
the-
all My Pillow products, 10-year
That's
warranty,
like the,
60 money-back guarantee.
8-track trade.
MyPillow.com.
8-track trade.
That was gonna go.
President Trump heading to London Monday for a 3-day state visit. He and the First Lady will be guests.
Your blue
of the
mic
Queen
tonight?
and will attend
I mean
a
tonight.
I don't
ceremony
have
with
mine.
the 50th anniversary
Is
of
this
the
blue mic
D-Day
still there?
landings
Yeah,
on
that's the
Normandy.
closest one. Move that red mic away.
This one here?
Yeah, move that away.
Oh, I see the colors. You got yellow, red,
Alright, yeah, blue mic. Okay.
blue, green, and what are you?
I'm just the mic.
Well,
The actual mic.
the Grand Poobah, that big cheese.
The big cheese.
That's it.
The House will hold a hearing
1 minute.
on
The
statehood
future.
for the nation's capital.
Yeah.
Delegate Eleanor
The big
Holmes
cheese.
Norton made the announcement via tweet, saying the July 22
Yeah.
hearing
Joey
which she
Stern.
termed a monumental step forward for equality
The
and
the
self-government
PG
for
version of
Norton has
Yeah.
introduced D.C. statehood
PG.
bill several times, most recently in
12
January.
divisions.
The bill had a record high 205 co-sponsors. Republicans have consistently opposed
He pushed the
making nation's
envelope. That's
capital
why he was so
50%
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
home to a high
He pushed it.
percentage
He
of
paid a
registered
lot.
Democrats.
And a
He pushed
7-year-old boy from Austin, Texas has raised $22,000 for President Trump's border wall by selling hot chocolate. And he's contributed it to a GoFundMe campaign
Nice.
started by the nonprofit We Build the Wall. Now the boy is going to switch to lemonade sales. In the summer, his goal is to raise another $50,000.
They got to pull a permit on the police will shut him down.
News, I'm Chris Barnes.
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah. Alright, phones are up.
Just have your earphones ready to go in case he comes off.
Yeah. And they're right here. They're right here, so.
Mine are unplugged here.
Right there. Oh, no. I'll be on. You'll be able to hear it. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I mean,
afternoon.
good afternoon. No, I'm sorry. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry. It's morning. It's not afternoon. It may feel like it, but it's not.
Looks like it. It looks like
It looks like
it's like
it.
it looks like it's like 6 o'clock on like
Good
late
afternoon.
October, and we're losing all the
Oh
daylight.
boy. Yeah. So, good morning, everybody. This is the June 2nd edition of Middleboro in Review. And first Sunday of June already. Wow.
Yeah, it's getting there, right?
Wow. The end of the month will be the halfway point of the year already. It seems like just yesterday was January. So it's coming up on the turn of the decade here already, it seems like. So
That's funny. But I know it's turn of the decade, but people don't think of that as much. I haven't. I mean, when year 2000 was coming up, everyone thought about that more than like turn of the decade. But
oh yeah.
10 years went pretty quick.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's a little cloudy out there today in Taunton, Massachusetts. Here at WVBF 1530 on 123 Broadway. It's a little cloudy out there. Foggy going in to the studio today. It's right now in Middleboro. It's 57, and hopefully this fog is supposed to break today. And we're supposed to get up to 75 degrees this afternoon. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully it's not foggy all day. That wouldn't be good. 72 tomorrow and sunny. Good start to the week. I love the sun. Hopefully it stays out the whole week.
Well, yesterday was nice.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays out the whole week. Tuesday, Wednesday. Mostly sunny. Tuesday, 69 degrees. And Wednesday, 76. And on Thursday, it's going to be 81 and rainy. So hopefully that changes. Rain again. Yep. And to round out the week, on Friday, 76 degrees in Middleboro. In Taunton right now, it's 56, with pretty much the same when it comes to weather. So,
Yeah, it hasn't changed. I mean, we drove from Middleboro to Taunton, and
no, it hasn't.
we didn't see.
It
We haven't seen
didn't change.
no sun sightings yet.
No sun sightings yet, but hopefully this afternoon the sun will peek its head out, and we'll have a nice seasonable day for the month of June.
Well, a lot of people have today off, and they want a nice day. They want to do their things. They want to plant their gardens. They want to do landscaping. They want to hike. They want to enjoy their day off. It's just, I don't know. It's crappy on a Sunday. I don't know.
So I won't dwell on this long, but the Bruins, Game 3 was yesterday, or last night. And the Bruins really beat up on the Blues. 7-2 was the final score. I'll let that sink in.
It's like NBA score.
7-2. Wow.
That's a lot of.
It is. It's a lot of goals. The Blues just looked completely off their game. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was just. I wouldn't say it was the nervousness of being in front of a crowd, your home city crowd, but it might have been. They might have been nervous.
I wonder if half the people in that audience were Bruins fans.
It's possible.
You never
It's
know.
possible.
I wouldn't say half, but I'm sure there's a lot of people.
Yeah, there is a lot of people
Bruins
there.
fans
Yes.
who just will go to the other side and cheer on the Bruins.
Yeah.
So
I think that game went really bad for the St. Louis Blues. They were really.
you think?
Yeah, they were nervous. They were nervous, and it was pretty apparent really early on that they were nervous. They started off pretty strong, but it just unraveled. The Bruins just started scoring at will, and it was pretty much over at the end of the second period.
Well, I think the Bruins needed that.
The Bruins needed the win, yes.
But
Bruins
the problem
desperately
with
needed
such
that.
a big defeat like that is now the Blues really going to remember that.
Now the Blues will be angry. Yes.
So that could be dangerous.
I expect this game 4 to be
looking for
very
a normal win. You're looking for a normal win like game 1. A normal win, but it's just really 7-2.
7-2. Yeah, that was an ugly game for the Blues, but we'll see what happens. And Toronto, just to mention them real quick, Toronto is getting set for game 2 tonight against the Golden State Warriors. So that will be a matchup.
I think a lot of people are rooting for Toronto.
Oh yeah, I'm rooting for Toronto.
Will this be the first time a Canadian basketball team ever won?
It'll be the first time Toronto ever won.
Oh, okay. Because
Canada
doesn't have much NBA teams, do they?
Yeah, I would guess this would be the first time any Canadian team would won the finals.
Well, you're not sure
NBA
about
finals.
that, are you?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 90%
Oh,
sure.
you know what? We can look it up.
I'm about 90% sure.
We'll look it up.
Because there hasn't been many Canadian teams in basketball. Vancouver was one of them, and they're now Memphis. So,
Okay.
yeah, and Vancouver, I don't believe ever won a final.
Right.
When they were
so
Vancouver.
when it's the Golden State Warriors every single year.
It's this Golden State Warriors now every single year, which I don't know if that's good for the sport or not. But
Well, you can't really say that because if the team's good, the team's good.
I know the team is good, but
If the team's
see,
good, I mean, what are they not going to be good because people?
I know, but
it's just
the way I look at it is seeing the same
they
team
can't go below it because
every year. Seeing the same team every year in the final, to me at least, gets kind of boring, and it makes me want to turn
But then again,
the
on
TV
the other
off.
hand, they're good every year.
They're good every year, which is raking up the money for them.
I feel you have to acknowledge that part of the.
Oh yeah, I do. They're really
I
good.
think it's not them again, and
I know.
always rooting for the other team. But
Yeah, a lot of people say,
I'm sure people in California want their team to win.
Yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh no, not this team again." Yeah, you gotta get into account that
I've been hearing you say that for the last 2 years.
with certain teams,
them.
yes. With certain teams, yes, that's the mindset.
Yeah.
But really doing really well in California. So
All right, well,
I wish both teams luck, but I am rooting for Toronto
yeah, me too.
in this series.
Yeah.
I really am. Let's see. So yesterday was graduation for Middleboro High School, and I didn't get a chance to watch the live event. It was live on TV. I didn't get a chance to watch it this time around. I will be watching it tonight, though. It will be re-airing tonight on Middleboro Educational Television, and I will be watching. I believe it's 6:30 tonight.
You watched that a lot because you had a lot to do with that.
Yes.
You were part of that.
Yeah, I believe it's 6:30 tonight, where they will be re-airing Middleboro High School Class of 2019 graduation. I want to congratulate all 172 graduates of the Class of 2019 for graduating.
Do you know any of those few people who graduate? I mean, you went to school with
I know a
these
few
people.
of them. Yes, I
Okay.
do. I know a few.
Right.
So I congratulate Class of 2019. And
It's hard to believe you've been out of there for 2 years.
yeah,
Time flies.
it is. Time really does fly. It'll be 2 years, I think, on tomorrow. Actually, I believe so. I think it was June 3rd when I graduated. Either it was June 3rd or June 2nd. Which
Right. It was
today.
definitely in June.
It was definitely in June. It was the first Saturday in June. So I once again
I think it was June 6th. Think about it, but not to go back
think so.
back 2 years. Kids, but it's always June, right?
Yes. So I congratulate all of the class of 2019. So let's talk a little bit about. I know it's a little bit of ways off. It's just about 2 months away now, but talk a little bit about football. It looks like some of the schedules seem to be out, according to Max Preps here. And Middleboro starts off the season against Apponequet. And that will be Friday, September 6th at 7 p.m. So it should be a very interesting year for the Middleboro football team. So that's still a little bit of ways off. We'll mention it again in late July and August as the schedules are finalized and they start their preseason. I think that they have some preseason games too, somewhere. I think they would, but
those usually start
that's coming
August, the preseason
yeah,
games.
August, late August, most
Most likely,
likely. Yes.
Right.
Speaking of football, the new high school, they're right now building the athletic fields for the new high school, and they want those to be done. I don't know the exact date that they said they wanted those to be done. I believe it was the third week of August, right? Just in time for football.
Oh wow!
Just in time for the practices football.
Talk about a boost when the players come in on their brand new, right out of the box field.
I believe it's a practice field. I
Practice
believe they
field
will
only?
still be. I believe they'll still be playing at Battis. I'm not 100% sure, but I still believe the new field that's going to be put up at the high school. I believe will be their practice field.
Yeah, Battis is going to be the.
Battis will be, I believe, the field where they play.
They grew up in Quincy, and they always play at the Veterans Stadium. North Quincy and Quincy High always play it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So that was the place that everyone played, and even though the fields were better in Quincy, it was a lot nicer field at some points at Quincy High. Well, they still played even with the field. They rebuilt the field, and the field's a lot better now than it was when I was growing up. But
Yeah.
they'd still play there. That was the spot. That was halfway point.
Mm.
That's where the two sides came together. It was always a great rivalry, but
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
football's
So
awesome. And I can see why people are getting excited. I mean, we took June 2nd here. It's going to be September before you know it. Something's going to fly by.
Absolutely.
We're sitting on June 2nd. January was right. Last week?
It seems like January was last week.
It was cold 2 weeks ago. People are still using the heat. I don't know this morning, but I know like 2 weeks ago they were. So.
Yeah, it's kind of been a weird spring so far, but
hopefully it doesn't get too hot too fast.
I don't think it will. I think we'll be okay. So we have a couple of playoff games for Middleboro coming up. So the first one is boys lacrosse. Boys lacrosse is going to be traveling to Hanover High School this Tuesday at 4 p.m. in an MIAA preliminary round game. So boys lacrosse has made it into the tournament. Girls lacrosse has also made it into the tournament. They will travel to Nantucket.
Nantucket, what a trip that is for them. They're gonna love that.
Yeah.
Take half the day to get there.
Yeah. Monday. Tomorrow. Monday. Yeah.
What time's that game?
3:00.
So they're gonna have to leave like at 10 in the morning to get there.
Yeah.
It's a 2-hour ferry boat ride.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's an experience.
Yeah, and they got to take into account traffic.
Well, they gotta get down there. It's they get an hour and a half to get down there, maybe 2 hours.
Girls tennis will travel to Somerset, Berkeley, which is a little bit less of a ride.
A little closer,
yeah. Which will also be tomorrow. And boys tennis will travel to Seekonk.
Down 195 a little bit.
And that'll be on Monday as well.
Yeah.
So I want to congratulate all the teams that made it into the playoffs. Also, it's still not clear who the baseball team and the softball team will play in the playoffs, but we'll find that out pretty soon here. I know that the final game of the season was played last night here on WVBF 1530 in a really good game. So the season, as far as WVBF broadcast, is now over. So we'll see who what comes up in the playoffs, and see what playoff games WVBF broadcasts. The regular season is over now for WVBF, and we'll see which games are played here live on WVBF.
Was that the makeup game yesterday?
Yesterday, I'm not 100% sure if that was a makeup game.
The rain day was on Tuesday, was it? One of those days was a rain day? Or Wednesday?
I think so.
I think it was Tuesday. They didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Johnny was talking about that, so.
All right.
He ended up having a full show because of the rain delay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so let's take a break because we're a little bit over, and we'll be right back. All right. Yeah, 7:24, we're a little bit over. So I'll take this quick break here.
Just make sure you mention Williams 3 times. Don't forget, all right?
I won't.
VBF, VBF. That's what I say. It's VBF.
Yep.
Talk about in your sleep. VBF.
I'll take another break at 7:40 as well, and then 7.
When you sign off, WBF.
And then at 7:55. Yeah, and I'll take another break at 7:40, and then 7:55 we'll do the live read on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be done.
What about Karen? Did you read up on him?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Are you do a read on that? Or?
I have a lot of stuff today. We'll try to find.
So do you practice the read?
A little bit. Not really. I don't know if I feel comfortable reading it this week.
Well, the thing is, you've got to make sure it's meant.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure it's meant. I'll make sure that's meant. I'll read it. I'll read it next week, for sure. For sure, that'll be next week. Ooh. Oh, I didn't hit record on CD today.
Join us every day, Monday through Friday,
It's
starting
alright.
at 8:30 a.m.
Why you saying sorry to me for? Your show.
That's alright.
You should make yourself a little list.
It's alright. We're good. It's okay.
Did you get it down?
Yeah, we're good. No, I'm not gonna bother now. At Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop, you will find beautiful, proven winter hanging baskets, rose bushes, perennials, garden supplies, and much more. Open 7 days a week. We look forward to seeing you soon. So we are back here on WVBF, 1530 AM, Taunton, Middleboro, on Middleboro Review. So, we have a Founders Ball coming up in Middleboro. And that will be Saturday, June 22nd from 4 to 10:30. Join us on June 22nd, 2019 to formally celebrate Middleboro's 350th birthday and 250th year of the Oliver Estate. The evening will begin at 4 p.m. and will be at 4 predetermined locations. Shuttles will transport guests from each venue to the Oliver Estate Gardens for a catered dinner and evening of dancing starting at 6 p.m. The ticket price includes a free drink and a dinner of either salmon or filet mignon. Cash bar and live music throughout the evening. Each venue will be assigned to guests at the time of ticket purchase. The venues are Town Hall, Middleboro Library, Middleboro COA, and Oak Point. All parking will be at designated venues. Shuttles will transport guests to the Oliver Estate for dinner and dancing, and will return guests to their cars at the end of the evening. Formal dress is encouraged. Ticket prices are $50 per person and can be purchased at Battistini's Bakery on 16 Wareham Street and Big Mo Hardware, 52 Center Street, or on eventbrite.com. So that should be a very good
It sounds like
event.
a good time.
Yeah.
They're always doing something. This town is unbelievable as far as all the events and everything they have. They do such a real good job on everything, I think, in my opinion. They always have.
Yeah.
So, what else you got, Joe?
Well, I have 2 events also as well coming up here right down in Raynham.
Right down the street.
Right down in Raynham. Right down the street.
WVBF.
Right down the street
Studios.
from WVBF. Here in Taunton. In Raynham.
The center of the universe. You
The
keep forgetting
center of the universe, yes. Yes, it is.
Keep forgetting that.
On June 15th, Cape Cod Hunter Horse Shows. And that will be located at Rosina's Field on 571 Elm Street.
And if anybody who knows what goes down 495 and you pass 24, so you're heading north on 495 towards Raynham, it's that big horse field you see on the right-hand side, right when you cross over 24. You really can't miss it. They've been there for years, huh?
Yes.
That's a big field. It's nice. Sometimes, there's times I pop by and just pull over and watch what's going on. It's nice. And they had one they had one yesterday too, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nice
they
day
did.
for it anyway. At least they had nice weather for it. So what's that? Is that a Saturday?
June 15th is Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and they also have another event at the same location on August 10th, and that would be the same kind of
So they got nothing to
show
play to
as well.
July, huh?
They've got a couple of shows during the summer,
Nice.
so we will.
It's like I said,
Get
a
updates
times I've
on that.
stopped and just walked around, not walked around, but just kind of looked at everything, all the activity. It's a lot of people put a lot of time into that. It's their passion.
Yeah.
It's a labor of love that people get into that. And horses are just so beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
And there's so many of them. So that's a good spot. It's always has been.
Yes. There's a horse show that happens at a 4-H club right across from where I live. So, yeah, that happens every... I want to say... Not 100% sure when it happens.
But
considering during the summer.
You're the spokesman for Middleboro and Review, I'm sure you'll let everyone know.
I'll find out.
In the coming weeks.
I think it's during the summer, but I'll find out.
Right. So Middleboro is such a big town. And it's the second biggest in Massachusetts. Hope I'm not wrong. Hope this isn't fake news, but I'm pretty sure it is. Plymouth is the...
Second biggest town, yeah.
Right. Plymouth is the biggest.
Plymouth is the biggest town.
Technically, I mean, I'm just being a little technical here. It's not. Because if you count Plymouth, they count Miles Standish State Forest.
Yep.
Which belongs to the state.
Which belongs to the state, yes.
Doesn't belong to Plymouth.
Doesn't belong to Plymouth.
Now, Middleboro, I think they got... I'm not even sure if they have any state forests in Middleboro. I'm not too sure. They have a lot of conservation areas. I think they might have a couple small ones. I'm gonna look into that anyway for sure, because I'm curious about all the... I think Middleboro has more municipal parks and conservation that belong to the town of Middleboro than the state has compared to other towns.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, and it's so big they have so much of it.
Yeah.
But technically, Middleboro is the biggest as a town, not being swallowed up. But I don't know. I'll look into all that. But I mean, Miles Standish does take a lot of Plymouth's real estate up, and Middleboro is just Middleboro.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of nice small conservation areas. I found a place last week when I left the show last week. It was called King Philip Conservation. I went up to the Sharon side, and it's a really nice walking trails. I was able to do like 3 miles, mile and a half pops out to east. I believe it pops out to parts of Foxborough. I'm not sure what part of Foxborough, but it comes out actually where the Amtrak line runs over there. And I guess it goes into another park. It's called Norfolk County Park.
Mm-hmm.
And they all meshed together. But I went on the Sharon side, and beautiful, beautiful path. It was a little muddy, I think, from the rain, but it wasn't really that bad. They call King Philip Cave, which is technically a rock. It's not really a cave, but they call it that. And it was really nice. If you're into biking, it's called King Philip Conservation, and went from the Sharon side. Gotta look it up, but it was really nice. It's right around the corner from Waterland State Park. I'm finding that area. It's just a beautiful area out there. I'm just really discovering that part of the state, and it's really nice. Mostly South Shore, Wampatuck. I know all that. Blue Hills. I grew up in Quincy, so I know that area. But that's a real treat over there. It's really, really nice over there. So if anyone has a chance to go hiking, want to go check out, I recommend Borderland State Park. It's beautiful. And then if you want to go, it's a little more shaded area, but King Philip Conservation is really, really nice. It's bring bug spray, lots of it.
Yeah.
But you hike out to it's called Canoe River, which is on the other side, and then you pop out. And when I heard the trains going by, I said I must be near the Amtrak line, and it is. You hear the train, so you're pretty close. But it's a really nice spot, and I look forward to going back. I was hoping to go back today, maybe I might, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's kind of cloudy out there. Hopefully it clears up, but
I don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look too promising at the moment.
That's my 2 cents on.
So Middleboro baseball did have a pretty good game against Rockland The final score of that was 15-0.
We were talking about.
The Rockland Bulldogs.
We were talking about Randolph last week, weren't we?
Yeah.
Those scores?
I don't have a score for the Randolph Middleboro game. Wasn't posted anywhere. I don't know if they won or not. And I don't know.
But what was the Rockland score again?
Rockland 0, Middleboro 15. And I believe that wasn't like a full game either. I believe it was shortened.
Isn't it a mercy? Isn't it like a mercy line? If you go
That,
to a certain point,
I think this was a mercy game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. No one wants to get skunked.
No,
But
no one. No.
at least a point for morale purposes, anyway, is always good.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I guess it didn't happen. I guess Middleboro's such a good team. They didn't even let them have 1 point. Not one. Denied access. Wow, that's how it is. Strive better for next year, I guess.
And Middleboro got an important win over Coyle Cassidy as well this week. So, very, very difficult games this week, and they picked up some pretty good wins.
Nice.
As well. That was a non-conference game, too, that they won as well. Coyle Cassidy is not in their conference.
Does that mean anything at all as far as?
They're
stats?
important. They're important wins for Middleboro.
Does that help their stats at all? Because I really don't watch baseball.
Coyle Cassidy is a relatively great team.
Okay.
For baseball, so
Yeah, for
relatively good team. So
for them to get defeated,
it's a good win for Middleboro. It's a tune-up for the playoffs.
Right.
These wins.
Tune-up, I like that.
Tune-up. They need to get as many wins as possible at the end of the season.
Right.
Really to get ready for the playoffs. Right. So, and this is the 24th straight year that they've made the playoffs.
How long does the season go on with the baseball? All summer?
I think it starts in April and ends, I want to say, second to last week of June.
Oh, okay. So
Something
a few
like
more
that.
weeks?
A few more weeks left.
Oh, so it's not over.
It's not over yet.
I might have misspoke about it.
No, the
You
regular
talked about
season.
Rockland, I said.
Regular season, I believe, is over.
So you think Rockland can win it all? What do you think?
Not after getting beat 15-0.
Doesn't matter. That's Middleboro they're playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Middleboro has a pretty good shot at winning it all. They're in the playoffs, and they've done really good this season. They have really picked up some good wins.
Right.
Towards the end of the season as well. So
okay.
they got some momentum going into the to the season, to the postseason.
Yeah, they've done really good. The sports teams are really good.
Yeah.
My hat's off to all the coaches, all the staff, and anybody who, like I said, Middleboro schools, the best.
Yes.
In my opinion, the teachers were second to none. In my opinion, they were every teacher I've dealt with. They could not do enough for you. And you see that from a parent's point of view and how people really care about their jobs and their professionalism and just being really good to the students. And you can see it in your child's eyes when they come home that the teacher really and the principal in Middleboro High School.
Yeah.
I can't say enough good things about him.
Yeah.
He's absolutely awesome. Everyone loves him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'm sure you miss him. I'm sure you miss everyone there.
Yeah.
That's funny how you've been there and you still miss a lot of people that are there.
Yeah, it was a good school, a lot of good teachers, a lot of good people.
Yeah,
so I do.
It's
do
just
miss
a
lot of
building
people
without the people, without the great people.
I do miss
It's
people
just
there.
a building. So.
Yeah.
So another year in the books as far as graduation.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
So we'll be talking about 2020 in about a year from now.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be the end for you as far as the friends you went to school with.
Yep.
So any of the freshmen you knew when you were a senior.
I knew a few. I knew a couple. So
Yeah, so
yeah.
it goes by fast.
The Middleboro Historical Association is going to be hosting an event tomorrow, Monday. It's going to be called Middlebury 1669. The program will be presented on Monday, June 3rd, which is tomorrow, at 6:30 in the carriage house of the Middleboro Historical Museum, located at 18 Jackson Street off of Route 105 in downtown Middleboro. It is free and open to the public. When the town was incorporated in 350 years ago, it was given the name Middlebury. Among its founders were children and grandchildren of the Pilgrims. Many of them were very religious, and when they gathered to socialize and entertain themselves at home, work, or leisure, they likely sang popular songs of the day and stepped lively to familiar dances from England. You're invited to leave the 21st century behind and join in a program of music and songs by singers devoted to the early colonial music. More information about other MHA programs or how to become a member, visit Middleboro Historical Association.org. And the Middleboro YMCA is going to be hosting a spring yoga retreat. The Middleboro YMCA, which is located, it's the other one, actually, not the one I was thinking of.
There's only one in Middleboro, isn't there? YMCA, it's on Route 28.
There's two of them.
There is? Where's the second one?
One of them is near the high school,
Yeah.
and the other one is the Wareham Street one. This one,
Oh, there's actually two?
the yoga retreat.
Oh, there's the camp, you're thinking?
Yes.
Okay, that's, yeah.
The
all right,
camp.
Right, that's Wareham Street.
At
right.
Camp Yamicus.
Right, and the other one is what, Grove?
Yes.
Okay.
So this yoga retreat will happen at Camp Yamicus
Oh, okay.
at 375 Wareham
Yeah,
Street.
you mentioned that last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The retreat includes several variations of yoga as well as meditation led by certified instructors. Spots are limited and registration is required. All proceeds from this event will support the Middleboro YMCA camps, childcare and membership scholarships, as well as cancer survivor mentoring and special needs programs. To register, go to www.oldcolonyymca.org or sign up at the Middleboro YMCA. For more information, please contact Jenna Gardner, Health and Wellness Director at jgardner@oldcolonyymca.org, or call 508-947-1390.
Wow.
Yeah, that should be a fun event.
Well, summer's coming.
That should definitely be a fun event. Date has been set for the 26th annual Lakeville Lions golf tournament. Golf is pretty fun. I've never done it myself, but I like
You should
watching.
try it.
Yeah, I will try it at some point. I do like watching golf, and I think playing it would be pretty fun as well.
It'd be a good sport for you. It's all eye coordination.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people love it.
Yeah. The 26th annual Lakeville Lions Club golf tournament is set for June 14th. There are still slots available, so grab some friends and hit the links. The cost to play is $125 per person and includes golf cart, steak dinner, and prizes.
Wow, that's a good value.
It's a good value. Yes. And a steak dinner too.
The golf cart's like $50, I think. 40. I mean, I guess I'm just guessing, but I think.
And the steak dinner.
If I was to guess, that's about what a rental for a golf cart.
And the steak dinner too.
And the steak dinner, which is probably a $30 value.
Yeah.
Plus golf, right?
Yeah, plus golf. Several raffle and silent auction items available as well. Join the Lions.
Where's that being played again?
Join the Lions at Acushnet River Valley Golf Course.
Okay.
I believe that's Acushnet.
Doesn't say.
It says Acushnet River Valley Golf Course.
Oh, I ain't pity.
So I'll look it up.
Oh.
For this 9 a.m. shotgun start and have a good time while helping to support the Lakeville Lions many charities. For further information and your registration form, please visit our website www.lakevillemaLions.org or call Bob Joyle at 508-479-9633. So let me look that up. The Acushnet River Valley Golf Course. So yeah, golf is a pretty fun sport, and I recommend.
It's unbelievable. I mean, how many golf courses in the United States have?
Yeah.
Everyone just loves it.
Yes, it is in Acushnet, yes.
Okay.
Acushnet River Valley. It's at 685 North Main Street, Acushnet.
Right.
So that is going to be fun.
Right.
Yeah. And we are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back here on WVBF 1530 AM and on Middleboro in Review. What do we have left here? Local baseball players chosen to play.
Not much energy in the room today.
At least I'm not dead and just. I'm not tired at all.
Yeah.
At all. It's just. Maybe I'm speaking a little bit too softly, but.
No, that's alright. I mean, you gotta stay on top of your commercials, though. You can lose track.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It has to be.
I know.
You should have a list in front of you.
Yes.
Of your time, like how.
Yeah. When you get into a conversation, like a passionate conversation, the time does kind of fly.
Oh, you don't have that
a little bit. Yeah. I know. But it happens.
Yep.
It does happen. At Williams Garden Center, at Williams Trading Post Garden Center and Antique Shop, you will find beautiful proven winter hanging plants, rose bushes, perennials, garden supplies, and much more. Open 7 days a week. We look forward to seeing you soon. So welcome back to WVBF and Middleboro in Review here on WVBF 1530. So, how was your week?
My week? On the spot.
How was your week? I just wanted to know.
Wasn't bad. It's busy.
Yeah.
How about your week? Spent a lot of time at the radio station, right?
Pretty fun. Next Sunday will be June 9th, and I will be another year older. So my birthday is Wednesday. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my birthday is Wednesday. I will be 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
20, huh?
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of time and a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It goes by fast.
It does, yeah.
So that's good. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So it's same birthday as your Uncle Tom, so that's great, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun when you're born on the same day as a family member.
Yeah.
So you only got to buy one cake and split it in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. You save on cake. You don't have to have two cakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, put Joe on one side, put Tom on the other side, put in the middle, one red, one blue, and that's it. Depends on what side you want to eat it off, right?
Yeah.
So, but back to I don't know, back to the Borderland State Park area down there and King Philip and all. There's so much down there in that area. It's really nice. It's really It's all new to me.
Yeah, and I think you would want to go in to it with some understanding of what the area is.
Oh, what's all
to
about?
do some research.
Sure.
Beforehand.
Yes.
I think that would be. I think when you're doing a hiking expedition, a hiking journey.
Yes.
With certain mountains, you definitely need to do your research beforehand.
Oh,
and
without
just
a doubt. Without a doubt.
to
You don't want to. You always hear about, especially up in the White Mountains or whatever, people just, let's go hiking, and they run up and they're unprepared, and they run into weather, and they have to be rescued.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
It's
But they charge you now. You know that, right? Mm. If you have to get rescued anywhere, I think it's in Vermont, New Hampshire, pretty sure it's everywhere now. I think Vermont was like one of the first states to start that. If you have to get rescued because you were a clown and didn't prepare, they charge you. They mail you a bill for everything, for the people's time, for the apparatus, everything. And I heard the bill could be like up to $5,000. I heard in one case. A couple people went out. They were unprepared. They didn't have nothing. They had maps. They had compasses. They went up, and they had to get rescued.
Yeah.
Now here's a bill. Think. How do you like me now? Think about that one.
Yeah, you need to be smart, and you need to be,
you have to be prepared
and very prepared, and you need to know what's going on with the certain trails. And the same can be said for unlicensed dogs as well. Fines for unlicensed dogs will now be enforced in Middleboro. So
they want to enforce before.
Yeah.
Is there a fine?
There's a fine. Yes. According to the town's clerk's office, there are currently 3,200 dogs unlicensed in Middleboro as of May 17th.
Wow.
It's a serious problem that the town is working to correct. So now there will be fines for having an unlicensed dog in the town.
Wow.
I think that's.
It's good to know if they got their rabies shots.
It's a fair fine. I think.
Well, no fine's fair.
I know it's fair because
how much
you got the license to your dog. Come on.
Well, it seems like it's easy to license your dog.
It is.
What are you gonna do? Well, I mean, you're probably looking at information right now. You just go to the town hall or something.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it's easy to license your dog. I don't understand why 3,200 people don't do it.
It's nice to know a dog got a rabies shot. You don't have to get bit.
Yeah, it's a $50 citation. You now have until July 1st to submit your license renewal before citations are issued. This grace period will not be offered after this year.
How are they gonna do that? They just know everyone.
They would probably
licensed dog.
They probably have a record.
They send tickets in the mail or something.
Yeah, I think they would have a record or something. I think they would have a record.
You think it's more like a renewal as far as dog licenses?
They want people to renew. Yeah, they want people to.
Because they got a pretty tight number there that they know about.
3,200. Yeah. It says right here, 3,200 dogs that are unlicensed as of May 17th.
From a renewal, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I can't speak for all residents and why they would be reluctant to license their dogs. Well, the most common reasons are they did not know, or they think we are just looking for money, said Kelly.
How much they want to license a dog?
Jurabeck.
What do they charge to license a dog? Does it say there?
Doesn't say on the article, I don't think.
Maybe it's something we
Hold
should-
on 1 second. All residents were sent a mailer along with their 2019 census form explaining that any dog owner who didn't license their dog by April 1st would be fined a $10 late fee.
Oh, so it's I think it's a renewal then. That's a lot.
All those who failed to renew by May 1st, owners would receive a citation of $50 on top of the $10 late fee. $50 is the minimum state requirement. There are other cities and towns who have higher fees.
Oh, of course.
Yes. So, because this is the first year the town is rolling out this bylaw, the town clerk's office is offering a special grace period. So, I believe you would have to. That's where you would have to go to
Take care of it.
take care of it. This town clerk's office. So,
I mean,
yeah.
so you're saying it's $50 for the license, or
It's $50 for a citation.
okay? How much does the dog license cost? Does it say that?
It doesn't say it on here.
So you're looking at an article that doesn't tell you how much it is to.
Hold on. It doesn't say any other number other than the
Define.
fine. Yes.
I'm sure. If you
It's just talking about the fine.
okay. I'm sure if you, but
I'll look it up.
you think if they wrote something that did say, they'll tell you how much the dog license would be?
Oh yeah, I'll look it up.
Is it? I mean, depends. When you get a little hot dog, is it less money? Or if you got a big Saint Bernard, is it more? And
Yeah,
did they pull out like a tape measure? And you're paying this because this dog is 40 feet long.
I know, but
I
Definitely.
I just think why wouldn't
it's
they
something.
Just, why wouldn't they just put it on that flyer, on that mailer? That usually these are the prices. I mean, you have to go look for it now.
Yeah, I have to look for it. It's not on the article.
Okay, well,
All license and minimum.
I think that's something we should follow up on as far as maybe.
I am right now. A fee of $15 per dog if
Right.
your dog has not been sprayed or neutered.
Okay, $15.
A fee of $10 per dog for a sprayed or neutered dog.
Oh, that's
Not
$10.
bad. Not bad.
Okay,
So
all right. So
Make-
it's not 50.
yeah, it's
It's not like 50.
a $50 fine
So,
if you don't do it.
so you're paying 60 if you don't do it.
You're paying
It's a
$60.
$50 fine, and oh, by the way,
$50 fine plus a $10 late fee if it's late. So
and then you got to pay for the license itself, which is another $10.
yeah. So
$70.
make sure you do it. So to avoid not paying $70,
It's just
make
good,
sure you do it.
You know, it's just smart to have it because if
It is. It's very smart to
Well,
have
if
it.
your
If you
dog
have a
bites
dog.
somebody, now you. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, rabies.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. You hear about dog accidents. You hear about dog bites and stuff like that, and it's just. I've heard like horror stories.
Yeah.
Dog bites somebody, and then they get lawsuits going and stuff. And I think when it comes to animals, you got to have everything all documented. Just keep you out of legal problems.
At Williams Trading Post, Garden Center, and Antique Shop, you will find beautiful proven winter hanging plants, rose bushes, perennials, garden supplies, and much more. Open 7 days a week. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Right down there, south of Rock Village exit, on the right hand side, plenty of parking. And you want flowers, this place is awesome for flowers.
So I want to congratulate some of the local baseball players who have been chosen to play in New England College All-Star Game. Eddie Hart of Middleboro and UMass has been selected for the All-Star Game. So I want to congratulate Eddie Hart.
Right.
He played for the Middleboro Sachems, and he was really good.
Nice.
Really good player, and I congratulate him for making the All-Star Game of the New England College All-Star Game.
All right, All-Star.
So congratulations, Eddie. And that will do it for us today.
Thank you for listening, everybody.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed listening, and we will be back next week.
And don't forget to take care of your dog. Get those licenses.
Yep, get those licenses. Exactly.
You sure it's $10 on that?
$10.
Yeah,
I looked at the Middleboro. Looked at the Middleboro. I looked at the Middleboro official site.
You know what $10 is these days?
What?
I don't know, like four iced coffees. Or 3 iced coffees is like $9.
Yeah,
And
3
it's
iced
up to
coffees.
10.
3 iced coffees, yeah.
3 iced coffees is like $10.
That'll buy you 3 iced coffees.
You got a lot of problems. Just have everything documented if you want to.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go. Have a good Sunday, everyone. Good. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and we'll be back next week.